Robert Walpole, 1st Earl of Orford, born in 26th of August, 1676, and died on 18th of March, 1745, known between 1725 and 1742 as Sir Robert Walpole, was a British statesman and Whig politician, who is generally regarded as the de facto first Prime Minister of Great Britain. Although the exact dates of Walpole's dominance, dubbed the Robinocracy, are a matter of scholarly debate, the period 1721 to 1742 is often used. He dominated the Walpole-Townshend ministry, as well as the subsequent Walpole ministry, and holds the record as the longest-serving British Prime Minister in history. Speck wrote that Walpole's uninterrupted run of 20 years as Prime Minister is rightly regarded as one of the major feats of British political history. Explanations are usually offered in terms of his expert handling of the political system after 1720, and his unique blending of the surviving powers of the Crown with the increasing influence of the Commons. Walpole was a Whig from the gentry class who was first elected to Parliament in 1701, and held many senior positions. He was a country squire and looked to country gentlemen for his political base. Historian Frank O'Gorman says his leadership in Parliament reflected his reasonable and persuasive oratory, his ability to move both the emotions as well as the minds of men, and, above all, his extraordinary self-confidence. Hoppet says Walpole's policies sought moderation, he worked for peace, lower taxes and growing exports, and allowed a little more tolerance for Protestant dissenters. He mostly avoided controversy and high-intensity disputes as his middle way attracted moderates from both the Whig and Tory camps, but his appointment to Chancellor of the Exchequer after the South Sea Bubble stock market crisis drew attention to a perceived protection of political allies by Walpole. H.D. Dickinson sums up his historical role by saying that Walpole was one of the greatest politicians in British history. He played a significant role in sustaining the Whig party, safeguarding the Hanoverian succession, and defending the principles of the Glorious Revolution in 1688. He established a stable political supremacy for the Whig party and taught succeeding ministers how best to establish an effective working relationship between Crown and Parliament. Scholars rank him highly among all British Prime Ministers.